Good. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
We're here with Horatio Carabelli, design coordinator here at Rossa. Yeah, what a bummer today when missing. What was the plan for today, Horatio?
Yeah, I mean, as always, we are in the final phase of taking lots of decisions now, and today, once more, was an important day for us. Unfortunately, the weather didn't help. This time of the year, it's quite common now to take out quality days, so it's quite difficult to have them. But the last week, this week that just went through, was quite good for us, no? And we also the week before, no? So we have also a fair amount of things to coming through in the near future. Now the sailors are going to Jeda, and when they come back, we're gonna keep going, no? And
yeah, you guys launched Wing 4, and latest modification on flap and wings followed past week actually. How big are the gains on each wing which still can be made through small modifications?
Yeah, I mean, speaking in gains is difficult to evaluate. No, we are doing lots of changes. I mean, as you mentioned, no, it's every time that we go out there, we have a new configuration, a new detail that it's not easy to catch up what it's all about. But it's for sure it's giving us the last answers to all our questions that we have, and as every team, we are not far away to taking the final decisions on how it's going to be our configurations and assembly and systems on all these quite important components, no? That is the foil itself. So that's where we are, and we are still a long way. We have some weeks until the end of the year, and we're going to keep going in 2024 as well, no? So far, we are happy with what we have achieved. Yeah.
And yeah, Wing 3 and Wing 4, do you of course use any VPP adjoint optimization methods, or are those in terms of CFD optimization only, or?
Yeah, I mean, we have all the tools that we have in-house developed now, and all of them are part of this package now. It's a CFD, VPP, and it's quite a big loop until you take out the geometry that you want to test really in the water now. So it's a long process, and for sure we're using all the tools that you mentioned, and even more than that even, and be sure that when we go out there we have the maximum that we would like to test, and then the evaluation of all the post data after sailing, and take it from there for the new generation. Yeah.
If you had one more wing to test, considering the other wings which were launched by other teams, and so which direction would you want to go for a fifth wing?
Yeah, well, that's an answer that probably I won't be able to give it to you, no? And it's something that we keep in house, and you want to see it next year, no, in a bigger scale.
Will do. And yeah, in terms of scaling on the A75, what would you say is the hardest thing to scale from the 40 to the 75 sails, or
I mean, in general, no, it's difficult. No, it's a small boat.
Yeah.
Dynamics are quite different. Scaling factor, the wings and the sail plan is not as the length that you are allowed to build.
Of course, yeah.
So it's the dynamics are quite different, and that's something difficult to scale and be sure that you are in the right direction in this sense.
How are you preparing for Jeda? Will you be sailing here, or is the team focusing on Jeda only?
Well, it's I mean, the team is going to Jeda and is going to sail and participate there in the competition, and the rest we'll see in the following days. Yeah.
Ci dici due parole per i supporters sulla Rossa?
Cioè, parola che stiamo veramente lavorando bene, il design team, anche il team di costruzione, no? In cantiere, no? Producendo la barca nuova e tutto quello che abbiamo avanti da noi, e speriamo una decisione abbastanza importante di fare fino a Natale e fine anno. Siamo abbastanza positivi, no? di questi anni 2024, sarà un anno veramente bello per tutti voi sarete abbastanza impressionati di quello che vendrà ai suoi occhi.
Grazie Horatio.
Bene.
Grazie.